Eddie Klarberg. Well, sir, what is your age?
83.
83. Tell us a little bit about you.
I was brought up in the Bronx. We lived on McCombs Road, and the shopping center where everybody did their shopping was Featherbed Lane.
So, this is a story of saving people's lives.
That is true.
That was an experience in your lifetime.
Correct.
And you miraculously saw something, you took to action, you saved people's lives, and you were never given the just due of heroic savior that you should have been given.
Correct.
And now, in 2020, we're about to talk about this with you here live on camera from your home, from your son's home in Florida. The story about what age do you think you were when this heroic act occurred?
I would say I was 14 or 15 years old, and that would have been in 1951, 1952, and there was a shopping center, a long block, probably the average 3-4 blocks long, called Featherbed Lane. At the beginning of Featherbed Lane, where it intersected McCombs Road, a little bit further down the road, there was a children's outfit store called Balmore's Children's Outfits, where all the mothers would bring their children and buy their clothes, including my mother bought my clothes there. Now,
Is it possible that the clothes you're wearing are from there? Or
yes, we had them lengthened a little bit, and these pants were bought in 1952, and you buy good and it lasts.
Right.
The shirt came from Salvation Army, and it's also good. Now, the story goes like this.
Now, we just want to, before you tell this story has so much depth to it, because not only you were able to save children, you were able to just be there in the nick of time. And
That is right.
And that moment, it's embedded in your memory,
Correct.
right?
Now, I will tell you the story.
Were you riding your bicycle when this happened?
No, I would walk up and down Featherbed Lane, stop in the candy store, buy a piece of candy, steal a piece of candy.
Wait, you didn't steal.
No, you took 2 pieces and you gave him a penny instead of 1 for a penny. You just expanded the quantity of food that you took.
All right,
now,
so you didn't.
But that has nothing to do with the.
But you were out alone at what age do you think you were? You think, I know you've told us, but I just how old?
Somewhere, I would say this happened somewhere about 1952. I must have been about 15 years old.
15. Okay. So
Now,
you're 15 years old and you kind of just walk in the streets.
Yeah, I was walking Featherbed Lane. I used to go get myself a malted with a pretzel, some candy, ice cream.
It sounds like you ate a lot of junk food in those
Yeah, I
days.
sure did. That's why I'm here today. I'm immune to all junk food.
Okay. So now tell us what happened during the moments.
Okay, on one of my strolls down Featherbed Lane, I was walking in front of Valmore's outfit store, and I heard a creak. And I looked up, and from the wall, this was a children's store, and outside there was a wall going up probably about 4 or 5 feet. Attached to the wall was a V-shaped sign, which protruded from the wall. And on that sign it advertised Balmore's Children's Clothing, Camp Outfitter, and etc. I heard a noise and a creak, and I looked up and I saw the wall move.
You saw the wall?
I saw it move. It must have moved maybe at that point a ½ inch. Then it moved another little bit, and outside, underneath the sign, the entrance to the store, people used to leave their baby carriages in those days with children in it, with different times, and went inside, did their shopping, then went back out and put the bundles in the baby carriage and walked away.
So during those years, people would leave their carriages outside
Right,
with children in it,
right,
go inside shopping,
right.
get clothes and other things. They might have brought their other children. The baby.
Right, we don't know.
Well, so were the babies sleeping or?
They probably were sleeping in the carriage. 2 carriages for sure. And I went inside and I said to the woman, her name was Ethel, I said, Ethel, the sign is falling outside. And Ethel responded, she knew me. Eddie, another one of your jokes? Because I was a jokester before I was born. But these 2 ladies, I said, whoever got their baby carriages out there, go move it, that sign's gonna fall. Well, these 2 women, they took it to heart. They went outside, they moved the baby carriages. Within minutes, maybe less than a minute after they moved the baby carriage, the wall and the sign fell down.
The whole sign.
The whole sign.
Now, how was this sign secured to the wall?
It must have been bolted to the wall by a sign company, which was very simple in those days. Instead of putting the sign against the wall, they protruded it in a V shape. The wall was like this, V, and the wall was here. The whole wall, not only the sign was attached to the wall, probably from old age or what, the wall, which was attached by probably concrete, I don't know how they built in those days, the weight of the sign brought the wall down, and like they say, and the wall came tumbling down.
So wait, so this wall falls.
Right?
No, the wall falls and it has brackets and bricks are falling.
Everything.
Is that what?
The whole wall, the bricks, the sign, whatever, it fell.
So why didn't you get out your camera, your phone camera, and take pictures?
Who had a camera in those days?
So did the news come? Like,
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember any big deal being made of it.
but you saved.
Yeah, I still remember that happened. And someday, somewhere.
No, but you
someone's gonna
saved
stick-
children. They
I
would have been
saved-
killed.
Right, I saved 2 children, and God knows where they are today.
The parents didn't want to, thank you.
Mother said thank you and goodbye and good luck, and never gave me $1.
Well,
So I'm looking for that lady to get the $1.
we applaud your heroism. We applaud your heroism, and we thank you now in 2020. And I'm sure we have something now to give you as an award for the amazing service you provided, Jay. And here we have Jacob Klarberg to present to you, Matthew Klarberg, I'm sorry, who will be making the presentation. Matthew, come around with the presentation.
Come on, you're being...
All right, are we making a presentation?
No.
All right, we just want to thank you. Can we hear another round of applause, please? Please. Thank you. Thank you for saving the children of the Bronx. And we will find those families. We're going to put this on YouTube. We're going to have marketing people get this out there. Baumgart's, what year again? Remind us.
Approximately 1954, 1955.
So for 1954,
52, it was a minute ago.
so it could have been.
No, wait a minute. Go back. I'm sorry. It probably was earlier. No, I wasn't. It probably could have been the early 1950s.
Okay, so it's the early 50s. So those children are in their 60s now,
Right.
and they owe you their lives.
Right. No, they owe me a check.
Right. Okay. Thank you for the story. It was a beautiful story, and we will be back to you when we find the store owner, the children, the newspaper clipping, and everything related to this. Thank you for your heroism.
My pleasure.
Sorry, it was